Did you know that the Fahrenheit scale was almost overshadowed by its rival, Celsius, yet it still holds sway over how we measure temperature today? Welcome to Unboxd Origins. I'm Howie, your resident science geek and accidental trivia sponge.
And I'm Wyatt. I ask the big questions. Sometimes philosophical, often skeptical, always curious.
Today, we're digging into how did the Fahrenheit scale influence temperature measurement? The story of the Fahrenheit scale begins in the early 18th century with a German physicist named Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Born in 1686, Fahrenheit was a man driven by precision. You see, before Fahrenheit, most temperature measurements were based on arbitrary points, like the freezing point of water or the human body temperature. But Fahrenheit wanted something more standardized. In 1714, he invented the first reliable mercury thermometer, which was a game changer. Mercury allowed for a consistent and precise measurement of temperature, unlike the alcohol thermometers that often broke or gave inaccurate readings. Fast forward to 1724, and Fahrenheit introduced his temperature scale. He set the freezing point of water at 32 degrees and the boiling point at 212 degrees. Now, this meant that there were 180 degrees of temperature between freezing and boiling, which made calculations much easier. But why pick those specific numbers? Well, Fahrenheit based his scale on a mixture of ice, water, and salt, which he called the ice-salt mixture, that he found to be a reliable freezing point. This little detail made his scale distinct from others and laid the groundwork for its widespread adoption.
Wait, Howie, here's the twist. Fahrenheit didn't just pull those numbers out of thin air. He also set the human body temperature at 96 degrees. That's right, 96. It wasn't until later that it was redefined to 98.6 degrees. So, for a time, people were walking around thinking they had a fever when they were perfectly fine. How's that for some Fahrenheit confusion?
Good point, Wyatt. The evolution of the scale reveals how human error and scientific advancement often go hand in hand. But despite that hiccup, Fahrenheit's scale gained traction in the English-speaking world. Why? Because it was intuitive. The numbers were easy to grasp, especially for common weather reporting. And as the 19th century rolled in, the Fahrenheit scale became the prevailing method for temperature reporting in the United States and parts of the Caribbean. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. In the 20th century, the Celsius scale began to rise in popularity, especially in scientific communities. It was simpler, based on the metric system, and provided a more logical approach to temperature measurement. Yet, Fahrenheit remained firmly entrenched in American culture, largely due to historical inertia and emotional attachment. After all, who wants to give up their beloved Fahrenheit 451 or Fahrenheit 911?
And here's the kicker. While Celsius may be the go-to for scientists and most of the world, Fahrenheit continues to be a staple in everyday life for Americans. It shapes how we experience weather, from that balmy 75 degrees Fahrenheit summer day to the bone-chilling 20 degrees Fahrenheit winter night. It's a scale that elicits emotions, whether it's the warmth of a sunny day or the dread of a chilly morning.
So why does it matter? The Fahrenheit scale represents more than just numbers. It encapsulates a historical battle between precision and practicality. It shows how we can measure our world in ways that resonate with us personally.
Absolutely, Howie. It's a fascinating glimpse into how a simple scale can influence culture, communication, and our daily lives.
If you enjoyed exploring the quirks of measurement with us today, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So, the next time you're checking the weather, remember, Fahrenheit might just be more than a number. It's a legacy of curiosity and innovation.